All right, welcome back everybody to a very special episode of ImprovQuest. We are picking back up with the incident at PIP Park. When we last left off our unfortunate adventurers, they just made it through Pip's clubhouse, Pip's playhouse, a very kid-friendly, very nice, very calm little dark ride that had a man grafted into a wolf who attacked everybody, was set on fire, his eyes melted, and then he attacked more people. Our tower, as you can probably see, is looking a little dire. Right as we left, Benny the dog mauled Drew. Drew's fallen on the ground. Jake's father, the older gentleman, and he is bleeding, bloody foam coming out of his mouth. And Benny gave one last "I'm sorry" and died. And there were two paths that the park has so graciously made for everybody with the falling rubber bodies. One towards the Sister Twister and another towards a log flume called Terrar Latung. And it was put to a vote. Everyone's decided on the Sister Twister because nobody's a fan of log flumes here. It's an underrated ride system, guys. It's you can do so much with the log flume.
My mom likes log flumes.
Yeah, so
we're off to a good start.
Margaret.
We're off to a good
Margaret doing?
Yeah.
We open with Drew is face down. His body is like starting to shiver and shake as he like opens and closes his mouth, like guppy, like the foamy blood kind of seeping out. Jake yells and runs to his dad, turning him over onto his back, but it's very clearly too late. You hear another just like and it trails off. Drew's eyes roll back and he is completely still.
Can you do some gauze or something?
I like take his pulse and just say, "Time of death. What time is it?"
You look at your clock and it is moving in circles at a rate that it's not like going crazy, but it is like moving fast. Like the hour sign is moving faster than it should for sure. So it looks like it's 4 p.m., but also suddenly it's 5 p.m. and then it's 6 p.m. and then 7 p.m.
Time of death 6:15 p.m.
Sounds right.
He's not dead. He's not dead. Just do something. You're a doctor. Do something.
I'm sorry, he's gone.
Oh, fuck. Oh, he's the one who paid to keep my channel running. God damn it. Fuck.
What was my name again? Bo. Bo walks over. Bo has taken off his fox ears and remembrance.
Solitude.
In solitude. Has heard Mango, put his ears back on, walks over and punches him in the face.
His dad just died.
He's an asshole. He doesn't care about anybody.
Are you trying to hurt Mango? Are you like? Oh,
I think he's just mad.
Is Bo used to throwing punches?
No.
Fucking
This is like the first time that Bo's ever thrown a punch.
Come on.
Bo's a wimp.
Oh no.
Like he's like how do I put this? He's not a jock, but he's not a wimp. Like he's hunted, he's done survival training.
Yeah, but he walked all the way to this park in heels. Like
Yeah.
he is a
Skilled.
His sister taught him.
This is just setting me up for a drop.
Sometimes influencers deal with death differently.
Jake takes the punch. He doesn't like, fuck, what the fuck? Why'd you hit me?
You've been an asshole this entire time. You left your girlfriend out to die. We had to take care of her, and now you don't even care that your dad's dead.
I think he broke my nose.
Good.
Maybe you'll look better on camera.
I won't. They said my symmetry of my face was one of the reasons I got popular. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just freaking out. I'm freaking out, guys. He kind of curls, like he tries, like Nicole, who's still like basically strapped to Nissa's back. Like Nicole kind of gives like a gentle wave, tries to wave Jake over, and Jake goes and like rests his head on Nicole's shoulder for a moment. I'm sorry. Let's just keep going. I don't want to die here too. I don't want to die here too. I'm sorry, guys.
Was there anything of like use on Drew?
I'm gonna search Drew.
Oh my god.
It's a fair question.
I think it's a dumpster search.
As
He's skilled in
as a well-trained hobo of digging through things, I think that's a skill that I'm pretty good at.
So as you pat Drew down, he has a very nice belt. Nothing like obviously of use, but in his wallet there is about $2,000 in $100 bills, and several blank checks that he has signed the bottom of, as if he's used to having to quickly pay people off. It doesn't care much about his own finances.
I take the belt and then I take the wallet and I just throw it over to his son.
Just hits the sun in his face. He's not looking. Why'd you throw this wallet at me?
That was a nice gesture, I promise.
Can Bo go look, see kind of MacGyver stuff, so he might be able to find something that...
I mean, it's what you expect from the suit. It's, he has like probably like a pen or a pencil. There's the buttons on his suit that look like they're pretty good quality. Stitching, maybe like a safety pin to like kind of help pin one of the, like his like jacket to like, not hug his figure in the wrong way.
He takes the safety pin and the pens.
All right.
You never know.
And now you have that lane leading right to the Sister Twister, the rock and roll roller coaster, the best rock and roll roller coaster in all of Pennsylvania, according to an ad that is on the roller coaster's entrance. You also see you must rock this hard to enter, but it's just like a height measurement. You have to be at least 5'3" to ride the ride.
Is anybody really short here?
Yeah, does Jake rock that hard?
Everyone's at least tall enough to ride this ride. Jake is probably rocking hard, but more rocking back and forth from like the grief.
How old is Jake again?
Jake's like early 20s.
Okay.
About the same age as Nicole.
Okay.
I don't think I ever gave age, but Nissa's in her like early 30s. And Nissa looks to all of you like, so just keep going, I guess. Or do we want to try to take the body with us?
I don't think.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think either.
I mean, unless you can carry two bodies on you.
No, I guess when we're out. Fuck, when we're out. I was going to say we could send the authorities, but I don't know if that's even a good idea. I don't know.
I think we just have to leave him here.
All right. Jake, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to... Jake just goes like, no, it's okay. We just gotta go. He would want us to keep going. He'd want us to live. He'd want us to tell our story, get a good book deal. You think I could get on Oprah?
Are you sure he wants those other things? Those last two?
Definitely. I'm more sure of that than I am sure that he loved me.
Actually.
Whoa.
Wow, that's...
Oh, that slipped out.
That's rough.
I don't want to...
I think I just like hand on Jake's shoulder like...
That explains a lot about who you are as a person.
I don't want to think about it. I just want to twist the sister and get the fuck out of here.
We should go twist the sister, I guess.
All right, heading toward the entrance. You can see through, like, it's not like Pip's Playhouse where it was very, like, dark. And, like, when viewed from the outside in, it looked pretty dark and shadowed. This one, you can see right into, like, the little stairwell that goes up. You can kind of get a hint of some, like, rock and roll memorabilia. They're just, like, nailed and posted to the wall, like, eclectically. And yeah, it's probably only 10 feet away, so you can get there pretty easily.
Before we go in, I'm probably gonna have to pull for this.
Okay.
Another pull. Remember how I said that Beau's dad had caches all over the place? I would like for him to find a cache and maybe have something useful in it to help for later.
Right. So I'm thinking if there is a cache, that means Beau's dad has been in this park and maybe survived the park. Or had to have placed it like over 20 years ago.
He probably placed it over 20 years ago.
So I will allow you to pull for it, but it's going to be a double pull. What do you want to find in this cache, though? Also,
Medical supplies.
Medical supplies. All right.
Okay. I have some.
Like maybe like some pretty like hardcore like weapons and medical supplies.
All right. I'd say at the very least a gun and like sterilization stuff, syringe with some painkillers, sedatives. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, I was thinking, I probably wouldn't have sedatives on me, so that might be helpful.
I mean, I feel like we have a belt.
Oh my god.
Well, there goes the last safe pull.
All right. Yeah. As you're walking up, you see it's actually you see something kind of dangling from behind the you must rock this hard to enter, and you see there's something kind of taped to the back of it. It's fairly inconspicuously. It's even been painted over to kind of match the white of the post holding up the sign. And it's a cache, definitely one of your father's caches. There's a very small pistol, almost what's it called, the Dillinger, the little.
Are they talking about the 25?
I don't know, it's the
they
little,
have the tiny bullets.
Yeah, the tiny one that Femme Fatales would have in their purse.
I think that's a 25.
I don't know.
Because nines are. I don't know much either, but I know that
I'm a bad
nines.
American.
25s are the tiniest bullets. They're
as we all know.
That's all. I went shooting one time, and that's the only one I could shoot that didn't scare the shit out of me.
We're all so versed in gun knowledge.
The Venn diagram of improv comedians and people who are knowledgeable about guns. Fairly separate.
Yeah, and then a bottle that is labeled for, I can't think of any actual real life sedatives, but it's a painkiller sedative and a capped, clean capped syringe inside the pack.
Oh, what's
as
that?
well some gauze and things.
Yeah, I know.
And a second
Percocet or Dilaudid or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That Dilaudid, literally, I had my ankle hanging. It snapped, and they gave that to me, and I was like, I can walk.
All right, let's say it's that then.
Okay.
All right, you got it. Are you going to do anything with it before we head in, or are we just heading on in?
Well, I think I tell them hey, you guys, I think that's one of my dad's caches. I check to make sure there's bullets in it. It's fully loaded, the pistol, and I do, even though I do know how to open and close a gun, and I make sure the safety's on. I look at the label of the medicine. It's still good. The syringe is clean. I open the thing, it's clean. And I just check to make sure that it hasn't been like used before, and I hand that over to the doctor.
Okay, thank you.
And then I decide to keep the gun.
This looks like that's. What are the fucking chances?
I've never been more grateful for your dad than right now.
And Margaret.
And Margaret. Margaret and Axe.
I just don't want to think about the chances, but I guess that's not the craziest thing that's happened today. So I know. I just want to keep guys. Just want to keep going. Just keep going. I mean, now two of us have guns. One of us has a. foldable machete.
No, that is stuck in.
Yeah, it's stuck.
I guess
Do
I
you
could-
need another knife?
What?
Oh, you could probably get that out of any.
Okay,
You wouldn't have to
we'll
pull
say
for
I
that
got
too.
it.
You
Oh,
could
good.
just tug it out.
If I have to roll, it's not worth it. Yeah. Okay.
A little, some entrails come with it.
What? Okay, yeah, I just wipe it off on the body nearby.
So is our plan to go try to see, like, ride the roller coaster and
Yeah. Try to
Fine.
see wherever. What were they talking about? The
where Belinda escaped?
Belinda, the cable cars.
Yeah, on
around
top
the
of Journey to
Fantasio.
Fantasio.
Fantasio. Yeah, get a better vantage point.
Okay. Is it running already, the roller coaster?
Yeah, it's running. Let's see it running. Everyone heading on in.
I guess so.
All right.
We're all so excited. New ride, yay.
All right. Who wants to step through first? Who wants to cross the threshold?
I think so. Me and Nissa both have guns, so we should probably
Heading together.
yeah.
All right. So what you see, and what everybody sees once you step through and it's not, you're not in a stairwell. It is not the stairwell leading up to where you enter the ride. There's nothing tacky on the walls. It looks like a black box theater, like a small little space that's been made up that almost look like a pleasant kind of dining area in like a small cottage home. And that there's a couple decorations to hint at what that is, but it doesn't really look like that's what it is. Just a nice handmade table, a couple portraits on the walls of people you don't recognize, vase of flowers next to a window. The window is, there's like an expanse of farm outside the window that is very clearly just painted on. And a girl sits at the table looking at each of you. And you know this girl. It's your neighbor from third grade. Someone you probably spent nights at when your parents were out of town. Her name's Holly, and Jeremy. You know her too. It's your daughter's best friend. Looking just like you did when you last saw her.
Would I know his daughter then? No. Okay.
Natalie, it's one of Lizzie's two kids.
Oh.
You've spent a lot of dinners like playing card games with her.
Mm-hmm.
She's a good kid, a sweet kid. Old part of your mystery gang, Holly. You know Holly. You solved so many little small town mysteries with her. She's the one who figured out that the dog wasn't that this kid was like making everyone think that the dog was like being trained as a bullfighter, but it's not possible because dogs don't see red. It was like this whole ridiculous thing. And one thing you also all know, it's her birthday. Nissa comes in and was like, "Oh my gosh, Holly, I didn't expect it. What are you doing here?" Holly looks at the rest of you like, "I don't know. I just it's my birthday. I did what I always do on my birthday. I made you all dinner. You guys wanna come on? Let's eat."
Okay. Happy birthday, Holly.
Thanks. It's a happy birthday.
Is there a cake?
No, I didn't feel like making a cake. I don't really like cake that much. Yes, so I just, got a nice little meatloaf here. I made some like stir-fried potatoes. It's, I haven't really tried this recipe before. I don't know if you'll like it. So let me know if there's anything I can do to improve it. Just some like a broccoli casserole. I would have done green bean casserole, but green beans are gross. So I just did broccoli casserole instead. I guess Mom might be back with like a peanut butter pie from the store, but I figured let's just jump right in.
I'm uncomfortable with eating that food.
Or are we like, what's the vibe? Are we
You
able to detect that she's something is happening?
Yeah,
or are
it seems wrong. I think you wouldn't know that that this is not someone you actually know.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could maybe think this is something the park has put Holly in front of us.
Okay.
Maybe Holly shouldn't be here, but she's someone you know.
You guys remember I'm gonna huddle them. You guys.
Give us a second.
Oh, okay. Oh, are you planning a surprise?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
of course we are, Holly. You know us. Guys, you remember how Benny said that the cat, it's Benny, right? Sorry.
Yeah, Benny the dog.
Benny the dog. And what was the name of the cat again?
Pip.
Pip. Guys, remember how Benny the dog talked about how Pip made him do things? Like, do you think that maybe this is another situation like that?
I mean, it's Holly.
Well,
It's short for Hallelujah.
Yeah,
we saw a lot of versions of people that we knew, including you saw versions of you, rubber people that looked realistic. How do we know it's not another version of that?
Does she look rubber?
She does not look rubber, but the other ones didn't really look rubber. They just acted rubber. And that they bounced around.
Well, I felt there was somebody's rubber skin early on.
Yeah, they felt like rubber, but they didn't look like rubber. You had to like
Okay.
feel them,
Mhm.
and then it was like how they like would hit the ground and kind of bounce away in a way that was a bit when they probably should have just like crunched.
Holly, can you give me a high five?
Yeah, of course.
With my trained medical hands.
Her hands feel a little cool, but they don't feel like rubber. They feel like it feels normal. Feels like a little coarse. She seems like a girl who probably like lives a little rough and tumble, likes playing outside.
Okay. Her hand, yeah. She's a little cold. I'm worried she might have the underactive thyroid.
You're always saying things about my thyroid. I don't even know what a thyroid is, Natalie.
I
I
have
don't
a
know.
question. This is my neighbor. Okay, this is a childhood friend of mine or someone who lives next to me, because if I grew up knowing her, she should be 17 too, or like in that age range.
Yeah, it is your neighbor, like, and she looks, like she's probably like 12 or 13, like 10 at the youngest.
And that's if I were to see her like in the real world, she'd look the
She
same.
would probably be your age or closer to your age.
Okay, so that's weird then. She's not the
We're-
correct age.
We're in 2020, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we're in 2024.
We're in 20. Yeah.
Guys, she's not. I saw Holly last week, and she's. I know we're in 2020 right now, but this just seems weird. Like if this was the real Holly, she would be my age.
Yeah. If she was in my mystery solving team, she should be my age. So
And I don't think little kids should be making green beans or broccoli casseroles.
Holly can't cook, by the way. Like we took home ec together. She burned ramen. She forgot to put the water in. She just put the noodles in and turned it all the way up.
Also, you can, if anyone wants to search within themselves about Holly, like really try to consider it, really try to root themselves. Like I will allow a poll to really try to remember Holly.
I want to know more about this home ec curriculum. Why were you guys doing ramen as a lesson?
Oh, I can tell you that. It's because, it's the easiest thing to cook. And when you're learning, you start small and you grow and grow like your brain does when you learn.
It wasn't honors. It wasn't an honors.
This was, we did different modules, and this was the college freshman module of how to cook when you're in a dorm.
Oh, it's like you go through life. There's like middle age.
Yeah, we had I don't know, Mrs. Rodmanson was kind of weird. We had a divorced single woman cooking, and it was just putting lean cuisines in microwaves.
My favorite one was the Salisbury steak.
okay, we know Holly's not real.
I'm gonna go sit down next to her.
Okay.
Hey, how's Lila doing? I haven't seen her in a little bit.
She's not doing so good, kid.
Well, what do you mean? Is she not feeling well?
You could say that.
I mean, I did, but in the form of a question, right? Is she not feeling what's happening?
She's not around anymore.
Like, she wants to live with her mom? She never really liked her mom.
No, she's not with her mom or with me anymore. It's hard to talk about.
I mean, she sent her to like boarding school? Not military school. You know how much she hated that stuff.
No. She got she's not here with us anymore. She passed away.
She what?
I know, it was hard for me too.
I like just saw her. That's not. You're lying, aren't you? You're lying. You're just trying to make me sad.
I wouldn't lie about this. I don't want to make you sad, Holly. I'm sad enough for the both of us.
No. This is supposed to be my birthday. Am I supposed to cry on my birthday? The only people who cry on their birthday are like sad nerds in movies who are about to like get something good happen to them. Is something good about to happen?
Maybe. It is your birthday, right?
Yeah, and I made you meatloaf, made you broccoli casserole, made you these stir-fried potato things that I'm not sure about. I'm sorry. You know where my mom is? I need my mom.
I don't know where your mom is, kiddo.
God, I'm gonna try to remember what's Holly's deal.
All right.
Gentle.
Oh no. It's moving.
Don't worry about it. What do I know about Holly?
So for one thing, Holly was not in the mystery gang.
That's what I thought.
Like 100%.
Yeah.
Like it's like you have a moment of clarity of like,
Who the fuck is Holly?
no, this girl does not. Like you don't know that she doesn't exist, but she certainly never existed in your life.
Sure.
Like not in the mystery gang. And when you came in here, something happened to your memories.
Okay.
But now you're clear of it. And I would say for that, you can also see that, there isn't the only way out or the only obvious way out is the door behind you that you came in from. But that probably doesn't seem, it can't be that simple. You get the sense that the way out is to give Holly what she wants.
Holly, what do you want for your birthday?
Oh, I want a gift. Just anything that like is cool or important or matters to you, or I don't know, like a body part. Or you could. I mean, the best gift though would just be if you ate all my food. It makes me feel like I did a good job.
Working on that surprise for you, Holly. 1 second.
Okay.
Guys, we can't eat the food.
Yeah, and I think I tell them all like, she's not real, or something happened with our memories.
I'm still sitting at the table, I think, with her.
I think I'm like, Jeremy, come over. We need you as part of the planning for the
You
surprise.
can go plan.
I'll be right back, Holly.
Better.
Ominous.
I have this really nice belt that I just found. We could give her that.
We could give her the cash out of the wallet.
I threw that at Jake's face.
Why did you do that? He doesn't
Jake
need
picked
it.
it up, right? Jake's here with us, right?
Yeah, Jake's in there. He's just kind of staring at Holly. Like he looks freaked out. Probably the first thing to realize he is in the corner just like.
Yeah, and motion to Jake. Jake.
Oh, what about Nissa and
Yeah,
Nicole?
Nissa and Nicole.
Nicole is like passed out, but not dead. Like her breathing steady. Nissa, I think Nissa's just been kind of observing and listening to the rest of you, but definitely kind of taking a step back and is like taking on sort of. She seems more like she's waiting for something to happen that she needs to like pull her pen out for, and less like she's trying to figure out whatever this is in front of her. But Jake is like his face is pallid. He looks like he's seen a ghost.
Yeah. Jake, what do you... I tell him, like, this isn't real. Like, what do you see with Holly?
She's I killed her.
You what?
I just got in the Bugatti. I partied a little, maybe a little too hard, mixed the uppers and the downers, and I just wanted to show off there was like this cute girl, and I wanted to show off how like fast it went, and she's not. It was like a couple people.
A couple people?
Yeah, they were. I think that's what the news said, but I mean, oh fuck, I shouldn't be saying this. Nobody knows this.
Is there a way to? Okay, I'm sorry. Is there a way to pull to know if that's a fact or if that's made up? Because that's
Like his memories could be tampered. Too.
yeah, and I feel like that's if that's a pretty important one to know whether it's real or not.
Like an insight check.
Yeah.
Can I do an insight block?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh god, it's so wobbly.
Oh.
What?
Oh my god! How is this thing not collapsed?
I'm just gonna fall face plant into it.
Haphazard the top two layers up.
Jake is saying this, Holly, he's not saying it so quiet that no one can hear. He is not doing the huddle up like he should. And Holly is just smiling wider and wider. And you get a sense that Jake definitely did commit a hit and run that resulted in the death of a few people. And he heard you all talk about the fact that Holly wasn't real, like he isn't real, and has been implanted in memories, but it does not seem like he is convinced him that that's true. So you can kind of get a sense that this is probably something and the way Holly is like now laser focused on him as he makes this confession, you get a sense that this might have been something placed here for Jake more than anyone else. Like it might be it's more real to him than it is to anybody.
Does she want something from Jake? I wonder.
Probably. He's got his dad's wallet, which I'm feeling less and less guilty about giving away.
Maybe he should be the one to eat the food.
Is that Why is she looking at me like that? Stop looking at me like that. And Holly just going, you can't see it, but my feet are like literally off the ground right now. I'm doing like a little cute kick. By the way, the second I started embodying a kid, my nose was like, oh, my feet can't touch the floor now. So, what should we do?
I asked Holly, I was like, what do you want, Holly?
Well, I was gonna ask that you eat everything or like for a body part each, just like a little bit, right? One each, but I think there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's 7 of you. So I think I'd be pretty happy with just 7 pieces of Jake.
Okay. This is gonna sound morbid, but you have all those medicines that you just got, and we have a surgeon.
Yep. And we do have a foldable machete.
We could just...
What are we...
I mean, I have a scalpel, my travel scalpel.
Your travel scalpel.
You come prepared for everything.
Why don't we just sedate Holly? I mean, that's probably not going to work either, but maybe we start there instead of...
But I mean,
listen, we know Jake sucks, but like, I don't know.
How do we leave this room if we sedate Holly?
That's true. I think she has something to do with us getting out.
Also, 7, she just said 7 pieces. She didn't say how big they have to be.
Yeah, I was going to say a
wait.
defining piece.
They said, what if we just cut his hair?
Oh.
That's a piece of him.
Yeah.
Or his nails.
This is some sort of Rumpelstiltskin like loophole that we're looking for. it's gonna bite us in the butt.
Or even
Probably.
teeth.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
can
much
make it-
better than
We could make it
hair.
pink. We could pluck a nose hair. That'll hurt. And then she'll get satisfied. We'd do something painful.
I just meant if hair doesn't satisfy her, we could try teeth.
Yeah, we could go. We could
We
try
could try
hair,
escalating.
nails, teeth.
Yeah.
And then we can-
if I have a vote in this, I definitely want to do like hair or like nail
Yeah.
stuff.
I look over at Holly and say, we're gonna put some pieces in front of you, and if you can just give us a nod if they count.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I immediately pull a hair out of Jake's head and drop it in front of her.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
I grab a fistful of hair, and I drop it in front.
I don't feel like I can cook that.
So teeth probably doesn't want to
I gotta make meatloaf for the next birthday party, you know?
Oh, okay. That's why I said we should never eat the fruit.
The other
Is
white
there
meat.
somewhere we can cut him that is non-lethal, that gets out a lot of blood?
Oh, is blood helpful?
Blood
I
feels
mean-
like it would be a great seasoning,
I
right?
have a recipe for blood pudding I've never tried.
What about like?
But that's like, you know, it's 7 pieces. So like what is 7 pieces of blood, right? Like that's I don't know if you can. I just learned fractions and division in Mrs. Patty's class, and I don't know if you can really like fight that. I don't know. Could try. It sounds fun.
What if we cut off a chunk of butt? And
Yeah, he doesn't need a butt.
That's my best part, guys. Not my butt.
I thought your face.
The alternative is you dying, so
Well,
it's either butt chunks or
It
what
was
other
my
ideas?
face, but now it's my. I worked really hard. Also, it's gonna be hard to cut. That thing's like fucking diamond back there.
Okay.
Stone.
What about you got 10 fingers, 10 toes, 2 ears? What if you just come up with
I
some
know
sort
how
of...
many body parts I have. I'm sorry. Say
I'm
what
just
you're
saying,
I
go get, like, you choose the combo. We just give 7 pieces. Like, can you live with only 8 fingers? Can you live with maybe like 6 toes?
I mean, I guess I don't use my pinkies, but I don't think. Why can't we just do a part each?
Because we didn't run her over, and she wants you.
What if we did it for content and we film it, like film TikToks?
Make a bowl for me.
Get my surgical composure back.
Smash that like and subscribe. Bite down onto the frozen sandwich.
The fact that you're pulling means he's considering that.
Oh, okay. So you want to know which areas are good right now?
Maybe this green one?
That's.
The blueberry green.
Oh, the middle?
Yeah, I hate. No, this one. I think.
I think when you hit
This
it.
one?
Yeah. Just give it a little poke.
Oh no.
I think you'll be okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
We're going to. Okay.
Why you put that on just so
sorry.
light? Oh no, it was just like you did it so easily.
Casually.
Okay. It's content.
Hey, what if we... Okay, like one finger, could we do that, like 3 pieces of it?
Per joint?
Yeah.
No, it's for content. You gotta go all the way, bro.
Oh,
He's got to go all the way.
okay.
All the
if you
way.
wanna go all the
Okay.
way, whatever, man.
Okay, so pinkies. It's 1, 2, and we do pinky toes. That makes 4.
Yeah.
We need 3 more.
The ring finger toe. No one uses that one. It's not used for balance. The big toe is for balance.
Okay. That puts us at
6.
6.
And an ear.
And no,
For the content.
no, for the last one for content, it's gotta be I can't know what it is. That makes the best content. Surprise box. Have you ever done like one of those videos where they open like decks of cards and loot boxes? It's like if you know what is in the loot box going in, nobody wants to watch that. So
Do you want us to pick or Holly to pick?
Oh wow.
I don't think we should have Holly pick.
yeah, no,
Girl,
she's gonna
I killed him.
pick. She's
Girl,
gonna
I
pick
killed
my
him.
heart. Yeah, you pick the last one. Just make it
Yeah,
good. Make it
but-
good.
But like,
Here.
oh, I'm sorry. I was
Who has
just-
the steadiest hands?
I was just gonna say, vehicular homicide victim chooses which body part I lose is a good title for your video.
Fuck.
My penance.
I mean, she has a good point. I'd watch that, and I'd like and subscribe.
She's right. This is no. God, it's weird that I feel like back like when my first video got its hit, toppling towers at Target. You won't believe the reaction the manager had. That was the first video I had that got the 5 million views. I didn't know what I was doing when I went there. I just went into the Target with nothing but a phone and a prayer, and a dad who could bail me out of jail if he needed to. Okay. This is for dad. This is what she's gonna choose. You're right. It's a damn good title. Just promise me one thing. If I don't make it out, can you make sure that there's the thumbnail is of me doing this? Can you promise me that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can. Yeah.
Yeah, we could figure that out. What's a thumbnail?
Okay, I think I'm ready.
We'll tell you later.
I could lose my license for this, but I suspect that these TikToks won't make it out of this realm.
That's optimistic.
All right.
Maybe I would just film my hands. They don't film me. I'm gonna put on gloves.
We can put pixelize your face.
Yeah. I think it's a good idea.
Mystery doctor.
This will look to the rest of you like, I'm not saying don't do this, but you're kind of crazy. You're crazy. This is why I don't make decisions. This is why I don't make decisions.
Do you want to lose a body part?
No, I like most of my body parts. The ones I don't like, I need, so. This is all Jake, I guess.
Like your rectum.
Major side eye.
What was the one?
Suspicious.
Yeah.
What are
the ones you don't? Never mind.
It's usually the rectum.
It's the.
Talking about.
I'm talking about my brain. I have clinical depression. Fuck.
Oh. That was
Jake
way
looks
different
like,
than what I
okay. So,
Please just cut this man's
Clinical
fingers off.
depression comes from the rectum.
Stored.
The bacteria balance in your rectum.
God help.
all right. Well, Jake looks to Anissa like, will you hold the phone? Will you film this? And Anissa's like, fuck it. Yeah, sure. Okay. So, pinkies, 4 toes, Holly's choice.
And we'll give you the sedative unless you want your reaction for the content.
Oh no, give me the sedative. I can pretend to be shocked or scared by things. That's like half the job.
Okay. Yeah, you can film your reaction shots later.
Are we sure we want Holly to pick? Feels like she's just gonna kill him. And then all of this debating would have been for nothing.
I mean,
What if we just pick something that seems like really fucked up? Like we take his tongue.
What?
Well, like that would be something odd. Like,
Holly hears that and she just perks up. That's better than anything I could have chosen.
shit. Or shit.
Tongue? Oh my god. This is why you were always my favorite neighbor.
I just thought.
I'm indecent over here.
Got all that cleavage going on. Guys, I thought that she would pick like his head or something. That's why I said it. But now,
is that somehow better?
that's what I mean is that, well, then we don't have to hear him talk anymore.
I feel like we're about to do a war crime, so I'm going to do one of these.
Yeah.
I've skinned deer before, so I can help you.
Okay.
I'm not squeamish.
I do need an assistant for this.
All right. Jake, all right. I guess we have the sedative, right?
Yeah. I
Yep.
have it.
You won't feel anything with that.
Okay, I'll make sure to make really big faces like I do, though. I promise you that.
So I inject Jake with the sedative.
I kind of like this. I feel light.
Did you use all the did she use all the sedative, or was it like a bigger?
That's up to
I think
Natalie.
there's more than one dose.
Okay.
Okay, so what are we doing first, guys? Pinkies, toes, pinky toes.
And we're recording. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you want to do an intro?
Oh my gosh! Right. Thank you.
Make sure to
Wow.
smash and like that.
Hey guys, it's Jake the Mango here. You all know what's happening. I'm exploring this abandoned theme park. We came into a white room. There's this kind of creepy girl here, and she says that if we want to leave, we gotta give up 7 body parts. Because I'm the brave one, I volunteered to give every single part. So how about you hit that like button, smash the subscribe, and you know what? Share this to at least 7 of your friends. That's right, 1 friend per body part I'm giving up here. Now, this isn't gonna be for the squeamish or faint of heart, so make sure your little siblings aren't watching. And if you're a little kid, make sure your parents aren't watching so they don't know that you're watching something you shouldn't. All right? I feel pretty good about this. I've never hit 10 million subscribers, guys, but I think this is gonna do it. This is the one. Here we go. Pinkies up, thumbs up, let's rock out. Let's do this. All right.
All right, I'm gonna remove the left pinky. I'm going to. So you're gonna need to take this this needle.
Am I gonna need to cauterize the wound with? I have a lighter.
Oh,
We
that's
need
helpful. Yeah, actually, I don't have that in my equipment, so we could do that. I was gonna
Cut and
start
burn.
off. Yeah, but maybe we should. Yeah, and there's some bandages and gauze and antiseptic. Yeah, maybe after I chop it, you just
Just burn it, and then we
Yeah.
can treat the wound after.
yeah.
Yeah. He won't feel it.
I won't feel it,
Okay.
but my viewership count, it'll feel it going right up.
So it's gonna be. I mean, a scalpel's not really enough to get through this tendon. We might need the machete.
Oh, that's so much cooler. Yeah, let's do this with the machete.
Here, I'm gonna sterilize and put some alcohol.
Ollie is
in the
just watching
machete.
this back and forth, just like she's watching like a really good tennis game. Just like,
When I did
cannot believe this is the best day of Holly's life. All right, here we go.
Actually, I'm not even necessarily. But I know where to cut at least.
Okay. Oh, ooh. I'm sorry. I meant oh.
Tyler, do you want to deliver this to home?
Not particularly.
Oh, here.
Let's.
Mango, give me your hand. I need to burn it.
Ooh, oh, that's a good smell.
I don't
Who
want
knows
this.
Smell this good?
No, chuck it to Holly.
Let's like a little. Sticks it behind your ear.
Oh, it's fetching.
It's a good look.
All right, guys, that's 6 more. Okay. Next pinky, let's go.
Okay.
Let's keep going. Hey guys, I'm here. Oh wow, that just tumbles right off.
Here, I
Yeah.
gotta burn it.
Oh yeah, thanks. I don't want to do too much. Not yet. Sorry. Cool. All right. He puts his foot up on the table, pulls off his sock. His feet kind of stink from the sweaty long day, but his feet are there for you. I'm just gonna put my hands up. I don't feel it.
No free feet content.
Imagine this is feet, everybody. Yeah.
You have to join his
see my feet
OnlyFans for
free.
that.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's even even when you join the OnlyFans, you still have to pay an extra premium price to get those feet.
Oh wow, that's top tier.
To get the nude feet pics.
I love that just pops.
It's just excited.
I heard you say feet pics, and it was like.
Just bursts out.
All right.
This is the worst day
Here
of
we
my
go.
life.
Next one. He just puts his foot up on the table, his little toes wiggling.
Wow, yeah, he's chilling.
All right.
Okay.
Woo! Oh man, I cannot wait to walk around on these.
He's not losing too much blood.
All right,
thank
here we
you.
go. All right, so get the one that went to the market and get the one that went to the town square. Woo! Oh man, It kind of tickles. He's just bleeding profusely, like from his feet.
Burning his feet
Okay,
so that
okay,
the
cool.
cauterizes the wounds.
Oh, okay.
Whoops, I lost
All
all
right,
my blood.
all right. I guess. I know I didn't even hear what's next, right? I'm just gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna go la la la. What do I need to do?
Holly, you're up.
Holly looks between you and looks at Jake. Can I do this one?
Sure.
Oh, good. Takes out pruning shears. Fine.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, good.
have those been sterilized?
Oh, can we put some antiseptic on?
Sure. Yeah.
oh, good.
Wait. Jake stops. Goes. Wait. No, Holly. I have the best idea. What if I do it? If I do it, I'm riding high, guys. This is gonna be the best video ever. Takes the pruning shears. All right. So 10 million subscribers, guys. Here we go. Tongue falls. He starts to just blood pouring through his lips.
I can't really burn his mouth.
I don't really go with all that. All right. Holly takes the tongue, looks at the rest of you, and goes, This is why I always invite you to my birthday parties. You guys are the best. This is the best gift anyone could give in. The ideal tongue. Oh, maybe he's finally gonna let me out of here. She holds the tongue up as if she's like seeing someone in the sky. And you are in front of a new ride. The room is gone. And you are looking at, one thing is you see there's a ride that looks like it's made up to be almost like the Chamber of Congress. It's like a very miniature, like a lot of pillars, like a nice kind of white, but some brick in there. And it says the Orchestra Hall of Presidents right above it. And next to it is a park map, just sitting right there, and it shows the Hall of Presidents, and right behind the Hall of Presidents is the Journey to Fantasio. You can hear just like the presidential theme going off inside this building. Just on a really kind of already, like, you've been in front of this building for 10 seconds, you're going to tell this is going to be an annoying loop of music. Just Jake is standing there, sans pinkies. His shoes are gone because they're left in whatever room Holly was in. He goes, all right, what's next?
You should probably rest, Jake.
Rest? No, I'm hyped. I'm gonna be famous after this. Well, more famous after this. Plus, no one's even gonna know about that hair run, and I'm high? Come on, let's go. I don't even hear my dad's dead right now. Whatever you gave me is really good. Can I get some more of that stuff?
We might need it for.
Yeah.
You probably need it when it wears off, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, let's keep going.
This looks between you. He's like, guys, that was so fucked up. But a woman kind of like him more that he can't quite talk right. That's, makes him a bit more tolerable. God, that was fucked up of me to say. Fuck, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. This has been a long day.
Sometimes parents cope in strange ways.
All right. It's the Orchestra Hall of Presidents. Boy, that seems like a ripoff, doesn't it?
Yeah. Seems like another more famous park had one of these.
Yeah, a park that I can't quite remember the name of it, but I feel like it represents like some sort of major company with like one of those. I remember the first letter looks like a backwards G. That's all I really remember.
I bet that park has the rights to stacking Block Tower.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What a weird thing to say, but you're probably right.
I've just been thinking about it a lot lately. I don't really know why.
I guess that's what today's kind of felt like, just like at any moment it all is just going to fall apart and tumble apart. Well, I guess, no. Nicole, you okay back there? Nicole kind of like shifts a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna keep trying to sleep, okay? Lisa kind of gives like a little pat on the shoulder, like, okay. And Jake is just like very awkwardly, like kind of doing like a very stumbly walk from feet that are like you cauterized it, but there's still a little bit of blood coming through.
We bandaged him too.
The bandages are kind of showing through Ed. He's kind of doing like a semi walk where like, let's go, let's go. On, guys.
So we just need to get through the Hall of Presidents and then we're at the Fantagio.
Let's hope so.
All right.
I push open the door.
It's made to look like, as you step in, it seems like it's less of a ride and more of like an animatronic show. So there's like a little space for the audience and a stage with like a few different podiums. And it's made up to look a lot like a debate stage. There's at each podium, there's a president that's like behind a singular sliver of curtain. And so like it's going to be like, oh, the curtain's going to pull up. It's going to reveal the president animatronic. It's going to say whatever pre-programmed awkward animatronic speech it has. There are 6 podiums.
I look around it and just like it looks like nothing's going on here. Let's just try to walk through the back. Maybe we can get straight to the
presidential theme gets louder. You hear an announcer coming from the top like, welcome to the Orchestra Hall of Presidents. Now you may think these presidents are about to play some instruments, and maybe some of them can, but no. In this place, in this debate hall, our presidents, the greatest leaders of the greatest country, exercise their greatest muscle and their greatest instrument, the muscle of truth, the muscle of change, the tongue. They use it to tell us sweet things or poison things. The tongue, the ideal tongue. And a curtain comes up from the podium at the far left. You see first, because it's coming from like down up, the bottom of the podium list is labeled as the first president. And as it raises, you see Thomas Jefferson standing. He gives a little awkward. It's very animatronic. These animatronics look about like 20 years older than anything else in the park so far. He goes, the look on my Martha's face when I carved it off of her, I so very much admired, I considered it a favor. Like a handkerchief given to a knight of old. Here, look at it. And he pulls just like a very like rotten human face. Just like, look.
Jesus.
Martha's face.
God.
And there's a beat. Next curtain rises up. Teddy Roosevelt, except it is very clear, like a lot like Benny, there's like bare parts that kind of crafted and grafted onto him. And he just goes, Aah! He doesn't move from his podium. Jake is like, it's like rules. This is a little weird.
I look around and say, Thomas Jefferson wasn't our first president, right?
No, I'm not going to make you pull it. Know if that's true or not.
I was like, is that part of it? I got that.
The next one raises up, and it's Abraham Lincoln. Except for some reason, it is very, very clear that whoever made this animatronic was modeling it directly off of Matthew McConaughey. It's just like the most gorgeous Abraham Lincoln you've ever seen. Because this is Matthew McConaughey circa like 2000. It was like, all right.
Could you Matthew McConaughey?
The thing about college girls is no matter how old you get, they stay the same age. All right.
I remember that Abraham Lincoln quote.
The next one rises up. It's William Taft, except it seems like he's been blown up, like his body is blown up balloon style, like like Violet from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So really it's just his head that's like making movements. And he just goes, oh. Leading 2 more that are gonna rise up.
That one was a little underwhelming, the Taft one.
I don't really know anything about him other than the bathtub thing.
I don't think he did blow up into a big ball, but at this point I'm questioning all of my history knowledge.
Honestly, I didn't even know he was one of the Nissa was looking at just like, I didn't know that was one of the presidents. I mean, I know Thomas Jefferson wasn't the first president. That I know. Wait, that's right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
It was Thomas Jefferson, and it was John Adams.
No, it was
Then-
Washington Adams.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, this place is fucking with me. Okay, Washington, Adams, Franklin.
Nope.
This seems out. I
Jefferson.
don't know.
It's-
I don't
I don't know
really
if
know
this
this right
The
now.
most important thing.
Okay. The next curtain rises up, and it's Ronald Reagan. This one seems like it's been made with a lot of love and care. Like they've really like they've captured the essence of Reagan.
Boo!
I'm going to destroy this country if it's the last thing I do. What are you all? It kind of does like a vague motion to the whole audience. A bunch of pores? Here's something to trickle down. And you see just like a wet streak form in his like presidential pants and start slowly like staining all the way down his pants.
Is that what happens when you get older?
He does seem to have some incontinence. And...
Sure.
And there's one last curtain to rise. And this one rises very slow. And you see the happy, fairly like old but healthy looking visage of Jimmy Carter. Looks at the rest of you, looks at actually each one of you in turn. Hi, I'm Jimmy Carter.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hi.
Yeah.
Actually, Jimmy Carter.
Hey, so just want to let all of you know, because I care about my constituents, that the rest of my esteemed colleagues and former occupants of the White House here, in a moment they're all going to try to kill you. So if you don't mind, if you could follow me to the Second Amendment Mall. I'm just going to do my best to get you through this. You probably won't, but I got to try because I care about my people. You seem like good kids.
I trust Jimmy Carter implicitly.
Well, thanks, Mr. Carter.
The last time we didn't listen to something, bad things happened. So let's follow Jimmy Carter.
Yeah.
No, it is good to question authority sometimes.
Mhm.
It's important that you don't just take my word as gospel as president. I'm capable of making mistakes, just like anybody. So
That just makes me trust you more.
Such a good guy.
when I say things like that, that's often what I hear. It's interesting.
We'd like to follow you to the
Okay.
Second Amendment Hall.
All right, then let's come on. He steps
Amendment
off the
Hall.
stage. He's very much animatronic, but he's moving very freely. And you see off on the right, it looks like it's the gift shop essentially as you exit. That's at the Second Amendment Mall. As you step through, it's the Second. This room has been made to look like the National Mall. So the mall is just like a long line of grass, and then a few like miniature recreations of buildings, like the Smithsonian and art galleries that are used as tables that just every gun you could ever imagine is laid out on. M16s, AK-47s, packets of grenades, pistols, rocket launchers, riot shields, everything's there. Jimmy Carter looks at his hand. He does not have a watch, but he looks. Well, we have about 3 minutes to get ready, and then I'm guessing you're trying to get to the Journey of Fantasio. You're trying to get out
Yes,
of here.
Mr. President.
Yes, thank you. It's been a while since someone actually called me that. Yeah, so what you're going to want to do is fight your way to the other end of this hall, which you can't really get through until at least a couple of those things are down. I'm not sure why it works like that. Whoever made the rules here clearly didn't have a very good Congress put together to make rules that, make sense and apply to things.
Can we
And are
use
practical.
Mr. President, can we use some of the stuff
Oh,
here on the
please.
table?
Yeah,
Okay.
no, it's just, you're an American, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're all Americans here. And if you're not, then you're an American in my heart. And that means exercise your Second Amendment right. Let's form a well-armed militia right here.
This place kind of looks like my dad's basement.
Which ones should we grab? Which ones are going to save us?
Okay, so like the AK-47s are a good one. You want to get...
Very reliable weapon.
Yeah, there's a good pickup on that.
Russians did one thing right.
Auto reload, so you don't have to take time to reload the magazines. Let's see, we've got...
You know your stuff, young. Sorry, I don't want to assume. What pronouns would you prefer me to use for you?
Oh yeah, no, this whole thing. This is my sister's costume. I came here to ghost hunt and I didn't want Jimmy and his asshole friends to make fun of me, so I thought I'd pretend to be a college girl and I borrowed my sister's Halloween costume.
Son, you don't need an excuse to do drag. Drag is its own reward. But right now,
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting kind of comfortable in this costume.
it's nice. Feel good, make yourself feel good every once in a while. But sorry, getting off track. It's a habit I have. Just ask my brother Billy. But arm up, all right? We only have a minute here, guys.
You guys need some Kevlar, so grab the Kevlar vests over there.
Oh, shit.
I
Hell yeah.
definitely recommend that.
Absolutely.
I also recommend that when things start, you stand behind me and not in front of me.
Okay.
I was thinking of grabbing the 22 or a 9. I don't know what those are, but I heard them earlier.
You seem like a pretty strong fellow, falling upon hard times. How about like a 50 cal?
Yeah, 50 cal. That sounds great.
Yeah, no, it's one of the high ticket items, but yeah, he like goes over and hands you just like a Gatling gun you can barely carry.
Oh, I'm like 140 pounds malnourished, like soaking wet. I'm 140 pounds, and I like instantly fall to the ground.
So maybe hand that to. Sorry,
Oh, my name's Bo.
Bo. Maybe hand this to Bo here. Actually, no, let's get names real fast. I think it's important. We're fighting alongside each other in the name of freedom.
Oh, my name is Dr. Cork.
Dr. Cork, very nice to meet you.
Jeremy Derf.
Very nice to meet you, Jeremy. And you said Bo?
Bo.
After me and my fine, and
Tyler.
you look like a Tyler.
done that
And you looks at me, said, I'm Nissa. Oh, okay, very nice to meet you. You seem like a very capable young woman. Thank you.
She's been carrying another woman on her back for the entire time we've been
I
here.
didn't see her back there. Well, you should probably stay behind us the most because you've got someone else to protect. And
Well, maybe, actually, because Nissa's got some military training, she should probably be in the front. Maybe we can have, Jake's kind of useless now. Maybe Jake can hold
That's a good idea.
Nicole.
Well, I want to push back against that a little bit. I don't think any American, here trying their best is useless. I think we all have our useless. And I think if we think someone is useless, that is probably because there's been enough circumstances in their life that have kind of coalesced and made them feel useless. But anyone can be put back on the right path. And find work that is meaningful to them. Sorry, I shouldn't take up too much time here. Yes, Jake goes and I think is gonna huddle behind cover with Nicole and hope the coast becomes clear.
You guys should probably, I'm gonna throw some Kevlar vests at him.
He tries to catch it, but it is awkward with his hand, so it falls. But he just kind of drapes it over him, and Nicole like the blanket.
I just drag a shield over and just sit there and look pretty.
Is this just like a giant hallway? Is there places to take cover?
In the kind of the seats of the audience and the podium.
Okay.
But otherwise, there's just a door on the other end that you're going to get to.
Okay.
But there are shields, you said?
There's a couple riot shields.
So we could grab a couple riot shields just to have to add a little more cover on the sides.
Yeah.
And I said, the few people who have gotten through here, you just have to take down 2, and I can usually take down at least 1 before I'm out of commission until the next round. So.
Are there any weak points we should aim for?
joints. You'll see what I mean when things happen. In fact, it's about to start. I can tell because like a piece comes off his back, and then like a round Gatling gun is on his shoulder. Like one part of his forehead opens up, and there's very clearly just like a laser dot sight coming out of it. Out of his other back, just like 3 different like knives or like long machetes coming out. His feet open up and widen in ways that they really shouldn't, given that he is like normal president sized, but turn into like treads as he kind of bends forward. And another like plates come out his back that are like very much meant to become cover. He goes, well, I'm as ready as ever. How about you?
I pick up one grenade and say, I'm ready.
I hand you several and my 22.
I got the 22.
You can handle that.
I took the AK recommendation.
Yeah. Was there by any chance a rocket launcher in there? I took the rocket launcher. I've played enough Call of Duty. I can figure it out.
He goes, all right, here we go. He like reaches, pulls the door open. You see that each of the presidents has further mechanized. Reagan is just like basically just nothing but guns. He's just like 90 guns now smushed together, but just around Reagan's face. Abraham Lincoln actually just still looks like Matthew McConaughey, but now he has a pistol. Teddy Roosevelt is like grown bigger, like his metallic claws have come out in a way that's very just like a robot made to attack and kill. Taft is also very still round, but looks much firmer, like a wrecking ball. And they all, once they see you, immediately the entire hall erupts into fire and explosions. All right, how do we fight these presidents, guys?
So we're hiding behind our presidential shields for sure.
We should probably focus on maybe attacking some of the same presidents because we only need to take 2 down. Right.
And you got to aim for the joints. So the 2 who have the 2 who have the AK-47s aim for joints.
Okay.
We will just we'll hold them off. Like with every blast, hopefully that pushes them back. So you guys can just keep. It's like a boss battle. You just have to hit the weak points over and over again and push them back.
It's like Hobo Wars.
Nisa says, I think Jake for a second. I think that was one of Jake's videos.
We don't have time right now.
All right, which president were you aiming for?
I aim for Reagan.
All right. Anyone else?
I feel like whoever blew up into a ball is easy to hit.
Taft?
Yeah.
All right.
I think it might be solid though. I think let's concentrate on
maybe
Reagan.
maybe you guys are focusing on that, and then we're hitting Teddy and Taft with rocket launcher and grenades just to push.
As you
push
get
them
your
back.
first Reagan's gun like Tetsuo the Iron Man, but guns on him body just starts erupting into gunfire. You see flecks of like the prosthetic Jimmy Carter animatronic skin just like flaking off of the Terminator style skull underneath as he just starts firing like, all right, let's keep going. Only way through is through, as my brother Billy likes to say. It's just, you can barely hear anything now over just how much gunfire is filled in space. And yeah, let's pull for Reagan.
This is the grenade throw that I'm pulling for?
Animatronic Reagan. I said that to the camera to be safe.
I think you're okay.
I'm
I
feeling
think you're
this.
safe with these 2.
If you 2
or
are
that
both doing
one.
it, if you want to help each other with the boy.
Wait, I'm feeling
Yeah.
this blue. Wait.
You got it. You got it.
No.
I'm just barely Ouija board touching it.
Okay.
If that was okay, I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're good.
It's too late now. So.
That does not fall. It's like 9 times yet.
That is so precarious up there. Our top
It's like the state of the
eight.
nation. Yeah, like their grenade like hits like one set of ray guns like 90 guns. He blasts to the side a little bit. He starts to turn just in time to get a rocket to the prosthetic animatronic face. And he explodes and then explodes and then explodes some more as all the different gunpowder pieces inside of him just make 90 different explosions that blast through the wall. Like 2 of the totems become splinters. The curtain behind him is on fire. But the other Taft is starting to roll in fast, coming in like a wrecking ball.
Not gonna lie, I kind of wish that we were filming this for content.
So shoot at Taft.
All right, let's AK Taft. All right, let's make a pull for Taft.
Oh, God.
Okay, because these are here, I think you're probably safe with the middle, that, or that. Oh shoot, you know what? You're not safe with that one?
Why?
Oh no, you'll be okay because there's a middle bar here, because there's 2, okay,
Yeah.
so you're okay. Is she allowed to help him since they're both tag teaming?
Yeah, I would allow help here.
Oh, he's got it.
I think I got it.
You just maybe hold that steady.
There's so much gunfire in the room.
Oh,
Pew, 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 pew. Hell yeah.
Yeah, as you both open fire at him, you're able to concentrate. As he starts to roll your fire, it's less that like the gunfire hurts him, and more this barrage of bullets just alters his trajectory. Sort of starts to come and then pinball rolling right over McConaughey Lincoln. It just goes, I hope I get to see my son. And it's just flattened as Taft goes through a wall, leaving like a perfect Looney Tunes like round hole in the curtain behind him.
is that like an exit?
That is possibly an exit. You could use that. Carter goes, you probably should go. I can hold off the rest of them.
Let's get the fuck out of
Let's get the
here.
fuck out of here. Thank you, Mr. President.
Remember, depending what day it is, elections are happening in 2 weeks. Make sure you vote. Every vote counts.
I'll write a report about you in school, mister.
Thanks. And if you get a chance, buy Billy Beer. And yeah, you can just dart towards the exit.
Okay.
You see fit. Ness goes like, wait, no, we gotta get Nicole and Jake. Yeah, like someone needs to go back for them.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I might have to be the one that goes back for them.
I grab a shield.
All right.
Jeremy.
I grab the shield to go back for them.
All right. One.
I assume we're dragging with us.
Carter's trying to angle himself to take all the fire, as much fire for you as he can, as you.
Hell yeah.
You're unkillable.
Don't say that.
Don't say that.
He's a man of the streets.
You have to live. We have to find out what dumpster wars is.
Hobo wars.
Wars. I assume there's dumpsters involved.
Dumpster wars.
I bought
Whoever
my best
wins.
video series, guys. He says, yeah, you got.
So I run in with the shield, like holding it up as I'm getting shot, and I I grab Nicole to like drag her, like sort of along the ground and tell Jake, just run.
Jake is running with you, trying to help like hold Nicole. It's less rumbling and more like stumbling.
Oh,
Like,
that's nice of him. He's actually helping.
As you start to get to the hole, Thomas Jefferson just steps in front of you, holding up Martha's face. You three look like you have very nice faces. Perhaps he holds out a hand, each finger turns into its own like scalpel. That all starts to like whiz and turn. Perhaps I can add a new first lady. Looks up at Nicole. To my collection. Jake sees this, looks to you.
What did he say?
Take Nicole out of here.
I
I think he said take Nicole out of here.
I look at him and say, "Are you sure?"
Here. Hands you his phone. Just record it.
Wait, ask for his wallet too. You need
And
it.
your wallet.
And your wallet.
Content. Content.
In exchange for the wallet.
I
You need money.
he's going like, I don't need the money. I grab Nicole by an arm and take the phone, and I run. I sort of try to get past.
All right. As you do that, Jake like lifts part of the Kevlar, and he is strapped. He's like taken a bandolier of grenades, from just probably while he was hiding behind the table, just probably pulled it out. This. I can subscribe, motherfuckers! Rushes forward, trips over his own feet, but just in time to pull the pins right as you catch just a moment of Thomas Jefferson's spinning knife hand just cut like a few sashimi layers off Jake's face before it erupts into an explosion, throwing the rest of you outside. You tumble forward, and now you're all standing in front of the final lap here. A massive sphere that seems like it was made to mimic another park that has a very massive sphere, except at the entrance instead of near the back.
The World's Fair.
Exactly. Nicole is like semi-conscious. Like, what happened? Where's Jake?
I go, shh, go, rest. Jake was, for a very brief moment, a hero.
I don't believe you. That doesn't sound like him at all.
He had so many sedatives in him.
Okay, that sounds like Jake. I'll process that later, I guess.
His content will go down in history. He'll like that.
Also,
His legacy. Yeah.
I've never had a smartphone before, and I tried typing passwords in, and it says we're locked out for the next 2 days.
That's fine.
Nicole,
We'll have time to clean up the fridge.
Can I have that? Just a little piece of him to remember him by.
I just hand it over.
Yeah, she hands it over, not realizing there is one little piece of face of him on her shoulder that she could remember him by if she realized it was there. But yeah, now we're at. You see a beautiful sign. It seems like where the rest of the park was kind of shoddy in a lot of places, it seems like all of the money went into this. The ride sign that says Journey to Fantasio is just like a beautiful calligraphy font, but welded. It seems like they got just a master welder to make it look like it was just painted on. The golden dome is massive and shimmering and almost looks like it's just made of real gold. Although based on the size, that seems impossible. Nissa looks at the rest of you. It's like, I guess this is it. We go in, find our way to the top, try to catch the cable cars. I probably should have done this a long time ago, but so my full name is Nissa Lopez. My husband his name is Marco Lopez. He lives at 494 Mulberry Lane in North Carolina. His phone number is, and she reads over, just tells phone numbers.
What's going on?
If I don't make it, can you just make sure they know what happened? If they don't, they won't believe you. So just make up something that sounds close to true. I just want to know I'm not coming back.
You're gonna make it. We're all gonna make it.
Okay. And same thing if you want. If any of you don't make it, and I make it, or I'll do the same for you. This is the least I can do.
I'd like you to try to give my sister back her costume. say I'm sorry. And I know none of you believe in ghosts, but
I mean, I don't
maybe
know what I believe in anymore.
we'll maybe do like a Ouija board session and just try to contact my friend Dimitri and say, I'm sorry, I tried.
Okay. Yeah, I think I can do that. Can we all do that? Okay. How about you? You've done a lot. You've been very brave.
There's
I want you to know that before whatever happens next. I want you to know that
there's
maybe the bravest man I've ever met.
thanks. There's no one. There's no one for me. Just if I don't make it, it was nice getting to talk to some people for at least one night.
Hey, mister, I know I've been making fun of you a lot, but after hearing your story about your daughter, you sound like you were once a really nice guy. And
Sorry, no, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go.
I'm sorry that you had such a rough life.
I appreciate that.
Does she have like a gravestone or anything we can take flowers to, or I can go there and just let her know that what you did if you don't make it.
I tell her. I tell you guys where the gravestone is and where you could find it, and that'd mean a lot to me.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. We'll do that, right?
Mhm.
You, anybody?
I hope that news of my war crimes don't make it out of here, but
We'll make sure. We'll leave the war crimes out. They
okay.
won't believe us anyways. Come on,
Yeah,
we fought on Mecha Reagan. They're not gonna believe that.
that's true. No one's gonna believe any of this. It's just a bad dream. But really, all I have is my best friend Lizzie. I grew up with, and she has 2 little girls. None of them are Holly. None of them are out of that room. I don't know, but
I don't think. I remember Holly as like a girl I was in JROTC with, and I wasn't in JROTC.
yeah,
That's just not a class I took.
it was weird. But yeah, if you let them know.
Yeah, just write down their info for us, and
Yeah.
I've had a lot of really good ideas all the way through this. I think your plans are half the reason we're where we're at. So
Being a teen detective was worth something after all, I guess. But yeah, my parents, Dave and Amanda, elder brother Matt. So yeah, I want to get back to see them.
okay. Well, here goes. She takes a step into the right. All right, who's stepping in next?
I'll walk in.
All right.
You got my gun.
I got the 22.
Do we still have the AKs?
Okay. Everyone steps in. When each of you step in, you are alone. No one else is there with you. It's just you and what looks like a childhood bedroom from like maybe the 50s. It looks very real, very furnished, like the kid lived here. The walls are covered in like posters for theme parks and theme park rides and childlike drawings of theme park rides and characters from PIP Park. And there's a man sitting on the bed. It looks older, maybe in his like late 50s, well kept, like clean shaven. And again, each of you are alone. It's just you and this man in this room. And he looks at each of you as you come in. He's like, wow, it's been a while since I've seen anyone make it this far. Hi, Phil Porco. The ride designer. Very nice to meet you.
Is he having an individual conversation with each of us?
Yeah, he's saying the same thing to each of you, but it is individual conversations. So this next little chunk of time.
I reach out my hand and to shake it.
Gives it a good, firm businessman's handshake.
I don't know. I'm shaking your hand because I think you're the reason all this is happening today.
Not the only reason. That would be the ideal tongue. Because the ideal tongue does one thing right, it lies. But there's one thing it told me the truth about. I'm going to make you an offer. This is something they're saying to each person. So there is a lot of people come get this bar because they think there's a way out, right? It's a cable car thing. Someone's made it out that way before. That's not untrue. But I have an offer for you. If you invite 10 people, don't have to be people you know well, but they have to be good people or people you think are good. It means something a little different to everybody, I think. Invite 10 people or tell them about the park, make sure they have a reason to think that they should come here. If you do that, we'll let you go. Well, I won't. I don't have any say, but the tongue will let you go. And when you leave, you'll have a different life. Anything you feel like is wrong about yourself, any part of it's like you don't like your body, you don't like your job, you miss somebody, you'll be better. You'll be successful. Won't be nobodies, you'll be somebody, right? Maybe you'll be rich. Anyone you've lost will be alive and healthy. And you just gotta tell 10 people about this place and, give them a little nudge to come give our park a visit. That's the offer. If you refuse, then, well, something else will happen. You'll have to, if you get out, which you probably will, it'll be the hard way. So, what do you say?
I've been living a hard life for the past couple of years. I had an easy way out the whole time. I just didn't deserve it. I wouldn't wish this on me or anyone. So I'm gonna respectfully decline your offer.
Over to, so how about you? I know some people you may have failed to save. Wasn't your fault, but doesn't mean you didn't fail, right? They could be alive. You could be working at the best hospital. You could be at Johns Hopkins, taking Lizzie and her kids out on, treating them to 5-star vacations across the sea. What do you say?
I'm not sure that that's worth it. I have a lot of patients I've failed to save, but I do find value in the ones that I can, and I can't imagine that it's worth sending other people here.
Okay, well, the hard way it is, I guess. Well, I know you miss your friend. You could have him back.
He's my only real live friend.
Well, not live now, but he could be when you take my offer. You get to the other side of this. You're right there waiting for you. Just give a few people a little nudge my way.
Define what good is.
Only you can define that. Whatever it means to you.
Because someone like Jimmy, a lot of people think he's good. I don't think he's good, but a lot of people think he's good, and I think it'd be good if he was gone. Jimmy
Carter, the president?
No.
Because that I'll admit that wasn't my best work animatronic-wise.
No.
Okay.
Jimmy Masterson from, he's on the basketball team.
Okay. Well, it's what good means to you. That's. I don't write the rules. The tongue writes the rules. It has to be good to you. A bad person might send 10 bad people that they thought were good. So Jimmy, probably off the table, unless it's just like you think he's a good person, he's just kind of a jerk, or he just kind of annoys you. There's people who are good people that annoy me. I never liked Rob Williams. Definitely a good guy, right? But didn't like him. Just 10. It's not that many. There's 5 billion people on the planet when I last was out and about in it.
I miss Dimitri a lot, but I can't do it, mister.
Sorry to hear that. Tyler. Hey, you made it this far? You've kind of solved the mystery, right?
I thought I did. I don't know if I do now.
Well,
Were we some of the people who were nudged here?
yeah, I'd say that. A lot more people have been nudged here than you think. And not all come, I might tell you to nudge 10 people because we're looking to get 4. It's a sales strategy. Advertise to 5 million. If even just 1% of that, takes it, you're a billionaire.
It's a good metric.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, been nudged here.
As much as I miss my friends and what my life would have looked like if we had all made it out of PIP Park, that's not worth sending other people to go through this. And it sucks, and I think about all the time, if I hadn't lost Nikki and Ashley and Josh, who I would have been, but it's part of me, and I can't give that up.
Okay. It's not really how I see the world, but I respect it. Then that's new deals from everybody. All right. Each of you are suddenly frozen in place. You cannot move. And Phil kind of gets off the bed, adjusts his suspenders a little bit, gets ready for business, pulls pruning shears out of his back pocket. Comes up to each of you like, well, then I'll take what I really need from you, your tongues, and then you can try to fight your way the rest of it. I'll tell you to open up, but you can't. So he reaches to each of your mouths, opens it, gets the tongue, and then the door bursts open. This bedroom door. You're kind of angled just enough so you can each see Pip the cat, or someone in very much a Pip the cat mascot costume, with a fedora and a Tommy gun. And in the voice that you is recognized as the voice of a young girl, not Holly, but definitely like kind of a kid, you hear, drop that broom, Phil, the cat's out of the bag. You hear, I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to shoot you right now, Phil. You hear, you may have gotten most of the materials of our park overseas, Dad, but this gun's all domestic. And you hear, what's the matter, Phil? Cat got your tongue? And then Pip, the fedora Pip the cat, just starts opening fire and buying each of you time to run out the door as you unfreeze.
Run.
Yeah, run.
All right. You stumble through the door. You're now all together. And you just see like a long hallway in front of you. And Nissa's there as well. Nissa kind of comes in with you. Fuck, what the fuck was that? What?
Did you all get offered something to?
Yeah.
You had to tell 10 people to come to this awful place?
Yeah.
None of you said yes, right?
No.
Oh God, no.
Got
That
said,
cat wearing a fedora?
yeah.
Yeah, we got some of that.
And it said just the cheesiest line ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was pretty, yeah, it was weird. Where's Nicole?
I haven't seen her since we walked through the door.
Do you think she took the deal?
She probably said yes.
Oh, we gotta go.
Do that. Behind you, you hear the cat. Hey y'all. So, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's a little bit more. He's got to run through, and then there's going to be like 5 or so rooms and a fire escape. Just don't run and don't look back, okay?
Don't run?
Oh no, run as fast as you can.
Okay.
Also, there's going to be another Pip the cat that looks a lot like me that is going to be trying to kill you. That's not me. I'm the one with the fedora, okay?
Are you Phyllis?
Yes. Wow. No one's ever figured that out before. You're pretty smart.
Phyllis, Why don't you come with us?
Because then the next round of people that come in just won't have a chance, right?
So you're stuck here forever?
I mean, yeah, but it's better than right now this is like a death trap with like some chance of survival for everybody who comes through. And we see a lot of people come through. And if I leave, because like, this is usually how it goes. He makes the deal, and then when he doesn't, I burst in, and he always seems surprised for some reason. But I do it every time, and then the people that didn't take the deal, I give them a chance. It's a small chance, but a chance to get a little forward. And if I go, no one's going to be here to do that. So.
What happens to people who say yes?
I don't know. I'm guessing they get what they want. You know? Or, I mean, if I had to guess, I would guess that they are like kind of put in their own kind of like imaginary world. I don't think they go out into the world, right? Because people's dreams would kind of conflict with each other, you know? And that would just change, like timeline shit would get weird, you know? Like people are alive that should be dead or dead that should be alive. And then, I don't know. I'm guessing they just kind of are in a coma, but like in their heads are living a dream life. That's my best guess.
Do you make up a new pun for every person you save?
I got like 10 or so. I don't really like puns, but it makes me feel cool.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
As I say, that's really cool. I literally just start bolting.
Yeah. No, right idea. Follow him.
You run away.
As you start to run, there is a, like immediately behind you, animatronic animals just start bolting. They like materialize out of the air and are running after you. And as you hit to a room, there is just a restaurant filled with people and the animatronic animals. They're all looking right at you, looking very hungry. And there's a door right behind them. And in that door, there's a pit with a fedora being like...
I run straight through.
Yeah.
I like try to jump.
Throw elbows.
Yeah, I try to jump on a table like to get across.
As you do that, the owl looks at you, pulls out one of its eyes, and it's like, I have an appetizer, did you bring one? And starts reaching for your eye, like lunging for you as you leap over the table.
Ooh, I pull my sister's high heel out of my bag, and can I poke its other eye out?
Yeah, it'll be pulled from one of you, whoever wants to make it. Who wants to take this risk?
Well, I don't want him to die.
Yeah, but if you mess it up, you could die.
I know.
Oh jeez, oh jeez.
Okay, you singing? Actually, no, keep singing.
Oh jeez.
No, not
That's worse.
laughing.
That's worse.
That's what it makes it worse.
That's where the musical scene starts.
We haven't got to the Broadway number yet.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Yeah, the heel just like hits right into the owl's other eye and goes, "Ah!" and falls backwards. As it falls backwards, it like tumbles into a couple of the other animals. The rest of you just bolting?
Yeah.
All right. You're bolting to a new room. This is a spelling bee is happening. It's very clearly spelling bee. Line of kids, just an audience full of just happy, smiling parents. And Pip, the fedora cat, Phyllis, pulls her curtain and is like, "Come on." Immediately, like a second after you hit this room, the animatronic animals, save for the owl, are in behind you. You hear just an eruption of screams and sounds of tearing flesh as they start tearing into the crowd to get to you.
Okay.
And the kid in the front is like, P-H-A-N.
What's he spelling?
Pandora?
Fantasia.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Is the kid in our way?
The kid is in the way, yeah.
Run around.
Shoves.
How big is the kid?
Like 4 feet.
Oh no, I'm bringing him with me. I scoop the kid up and start running through the door.
All right, I think in order to take the kid, you're gonna have to pull a block.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
And as you do that, the announcer reads out a sentence. A hungry place that eats dreams.
Yeah, you're best with that one.
It's a place that just wants guests. The best park in all of Pennsylvania.
All right.
All right, you've got the kid with you, and as you, who's at the front right now? So it's you. You have the kid.
I just grabbed the
trailing
kid
right
and ran
behind.
through, yeah.
All right, who's trailing right behind you?
I think I'm.
All right.
Yeah.
As you get through, the kid dematerializes as you step into this next space. A fox, an owl, and then a normal Pip the cat Confidor are still chasing you. You are in a long corridor. There is a group of soldiers on one side having a massive firefight with a group of animatronic presidents on the other side, and the only way through is the crossfire.
We didn't bring a riot shield or anything with us.
No.
Just, what is
Just
it?
run.
Serpentine run.
We zigzag.
Who wants to lead the serpentine run? Who's in front?
I mean,
Everyone looks right.
Nissa would know how to do it best.
All right, Miss.
Well, no, she would because she has military training.
Miss is in the front.
This will lead us through.
Save us, Nissa.
Miss starts to run. She looks behind you as she's running. Like there's another Phyllis or Pip, the fedored cat in the back. Nissa sees it, looks the rest of you to point like there, and you just see like 3 strikes right into Nissa's back. She's like, oh, like exit wounds, blood pouring, and she is like a foot away from the exit. She looks at us, go, just go, leave me, go.
I grab her.
I grab her.
Yeah.
I'll do this one.
You gonna do it?
I'll do it. Oh god.
Okay.
I'm so scared.
So, okay, this one's probably okay, and then you might be able to do
yellow.
like that one.
I think I need the one that
This
has
is
2
gonna be
under it.
heavy.
Yeah.
Like you might be able to wiggle it out, but just be careful because it's like what's nice about those is that you've got the weight holding
Yeah.
it down. So
If it
Like
has
this
2
one?
under it,
yeah,
it should
that one might
able
be
to-
okay. Definitely not those two
No.
because it'll topple
Yeah,
everything. What about this green one?
I moved it. It's not. It's pretty. It's got a lot of weight.
Okay.
Oh, this one.
Oh, all right.
I believe.
Don't say.
This is for Nissa.
This is where all the tense music should be. I'm trying so hard to kill you.
Oh, in the center.
Is that good?
Yeah, no, that's not.
Nissa, we got this far. Now
You got this.
dying.
You're like, you're pulling this. How are you going to carry this?
Fireman, like
Fireman's carry.
whatever, like over my shoulder.
All right. This guy's like, you idiot! You shouldn't have done that. But you are into the next space. This next space is just another long tunnel. It is like as you step, it's oddly springy and very like wet, almost like the floor is like kind of snotty. Like the walls of this like tunnel are kind of snotty. And there's a light at the other end. And as you get a few feet in, you hear the cackling of the cartoon animals behind you as they enter in next.
Don't look back. Just keep running.
You hear muffled voices at the under of the light. And you're just gonna go, it's coming out. Tongues. And as you are running forward, you see 2 massive metal poles that you maybe see as like the ends of tongs start to reach into the tunnel, like they're trying to grab you actually as you run forward. You would recognize these as metaphors.
Just like being born. Yeah.
Oh.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
As a
guys do
doctor,
when you're
I've
being
been through
bored.
this
You
process.
don't remember being bored and the tongs grabbing?
Shockingly.
You can make a pull to avoid these tongs. They're
Okay.
coming right for you.
The forceps. Okay. I'm gone. What are we looking at here?
I don't know that. Maybe.
A yellow, maybe?
So I actually think
there's one on the other side. I
I
think.
think this blue one's probably your best bet if you come
Do you want to come
around.
over here?
Oh, that one.
Physically.
Because it's
say it.
already kind of out a little bit, but
Yeah.
I would come over.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Let me see.
Either that or possibly this orange one. I would try to tap and
Oh, this is really loose.
yeah. Look at how crooked this middle one is. Like it's so.
All right.
Try not to bounce.
You dodge and weave around the forceps that are reaching inside, and you all stumble out and you see the shocked faces of a bunch of giant nurses and doctors, and then one very, very confused looking man in the corner who is very much out of his element. But then you snap, and you don't hear the cartoon animals behind you. There's like a moment of calm, a moment of silence, and then the smell of smoke. And you see, you're in a room now that does actually look like a sphere, like a dome. Like you're actually in the ride for real now. You see like a roller coaster that's like spinning up and like weaving in and out of itself, and a fire escape off to the right that leads to a very clear hatch that's already open. But what you probably see the most of is a giant tongue that is like inside and in between the ride, with a bunch of smaller tongues kind of coming off of it and just kind of shaking and shivering in front of you, like purple fumes kind of leaking out pores from it. It's just waving, not making any noise, just like waving, shuddering, and spilling.
Is it the only thing between us and the hatch?
Yeah.
I look around at everyone and say, you guys need to make it out of here. This is, your escape's right there. You gotta do this. And I don't know what I'm gonna do is if I'm gonna be able to survive it, but I don't have anything left to live for. You guys sound like you have lives waiting for you out there. And I run and jump straight on the tongue.
All right. As you start to pass, Nissa pulls something out and hands it to you, just as like a perfect just like football like pass. You start running. What else? What is it?
I am in shock, I think.
Yeah, I'm in shock as well.
Do I know what it is that she handed me?
Yeah, it looks like a teller mine. It looks like just something that you'll pull something and it's going to make a big explosion.
I hold it in my hand and go to like jump and sort of hug the giant tongue.
All right. Let's do a poll to decide just how successful this is.
Okay. I
have a plan.
try
Yellow.
try seeing if any of them are no, because that one's not even.
That one's got a lot of weight. Green? No.
What about that one?
This green one?
Yeah, because it's top completed layer. Yep.
Just
I
have
think
to be
that's it.
slow.
Jeremy survives! Jeremy lives!
So I don't know if you can survive
Jeremy!
putting a bomb on your chest and running into this thing. But how do you kill this tongue?
I jump onto it and I look back at all of you one last time and I have a big smile on my face. This is the happiest I've been in probably the past 5 years. As fucked up as the situation is, I've just been alone and just this few hours of bonding have been enough to just like sort of like reignite like something in like that was missing in Jeremy's life, and just full on like leap onto it, and I try to like smack like sort of hug
Tongues are
and-
reaching for you as you do this.
and like I don't really know exactly how the mind works, so I just sort of like smash at like what I think is like the pressure plate, the trigger on it, as I'm hitting the tongue.
All right. Well, will you do me the honors of knocking this tower over?
All right, the last pull.
As you do that, and as the rest of you run to the fire escape, you hear an explosion and then a whine. It sounds like a million voices all screaming in your heads all at once. And everything it screams, you can't hear the words, but you know whatever it's screaming in you is a lie. And that fire escape is open. You reach it. You can tell behind you this tongue is like crumpling in on itself as like purple viscera spurts out from the massive gaping hole that has been left in it by Jeremy. And sure enough, there's those cable cars coming around you. You're on top of this golden dome.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
It's not that hard of a jump, you know, like it's
And you can't make us pull for it.
All right.
You're on the car, and there's a scary moment as you're like holding on to this car, and as you're getting close to the barrier, where you're not sure if it's going to just bounce right off this barrier. That's what happened every time before, but you pass through it. You're pretty high off the ground, probably about 40 feet, but there's a lot of really big trees. And whoever like makes it first, you can reach out and bring the others. Who probably is the best at climbing trees? Oh yeah, I don't even know why I asked. You're able to kind of get almost like a firefighter kind of pulling people onto the ladder. You're able to get everyone onto the tree. You hear like the sound of almost a police siren coming out in the distance as you climb down, and you see this. Yeah, you have a moment before this police car arrives.
Can't believe Jeremy did that.
Yeah, I think Tyler's in his head, like all of the plans and all the like stuff that he was able to figure out, and he still couldn't like figure out a way to get them all out of it. But I think in the moment he is like still glad that at least 3-4 of us made it out.
Andy, what's Natalie feeling now that she's on the other side?
I think honestly kind of like she doesn't know how she's gonna be the same again after the things that she's done in here and seen.
And what's Bo feeling here?
I think Bo's got some mixed feelings because Bo feels like he's got a new respect for old people.
Again, 38.
For a 17-year-old, that's old.
Ancient.
Except for Dr. Cork, he thought that you were delightful. But I think he's, in a way, this kind of like has almost like fueled his curiosity for like the unknown, and he's not gonna give up on trying to find his friend Dimitri. Like, but he's pretty sure that he can't go back to that world. So he's going to try to communicate with him in different ways, and a lot of forum writing on Reddit to tell his story.
And as you're all taking this, like the silent moment, kind of taking this sigh of maybe relief, you hear belabored breathing up against the tree. Nissa looks out to his friend. You wrote those numbers down, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Hey, Natalie has doctor
Her eyes
stuff.
just flutter open. Takes one last deep breath that comes out shuddery and shallow. And as she passes against the tree, you see the car that's been approaching, but you realize you don't hear treads. You hear just a whirring sound as this car hovers. This car that looks sleek, it looks very metal, it looks very aerodynamic, but very distinctly police car. It has the right colors, it has the sirens, it hovers, pulls to a stop in front of you. Two black tinted doors open up on the side of it, and multiple what look almost like police officers, except they're wearing helmets that seem to be sealed to like a larger suit, that are labeled labeled police, and one's like pulling up a talk that's like on its wrist, and it looks between the three. It goes like, we've located survivors in the Beta Zone. I think we need to activate Celta Alpha. I don't remember the exact code for that, but better call the director. I think there's going to be a lot of paperwork. And the officer kind of looks, but you can't see his face behind the visor. It's reviews. Never seen someone make it out before.
You guys knew about that? What do you mean?
Well, we've never seen someone make it out this place before, but I don't know, about 50 or so years ago, there was someone who we recognize this place as a sort of active zone. What active, I cannot say, that's classified, but you're lucky to be alive.
Are you gonna erase our brains, mister?
No, we're just gonna take you down to the station, get you in a med tank. Just get you all healed up.
This is gonna sound weird. What year is it?
That is a weird question. It's 2074.
Okay.
I guess my sister won't need this costume back.
The officer kind of tilts his head at you, like a dog who's just like a little curious, like, that's a costume? And that's our show.
All right.
Thank you so much for watching this very special, very spooky, very silly episode of ImprovQuest. We hope you enjoyed. Thank you all so much. Bye.
Bye.